Tennessee coach Josh Heupel said he is hopeful injured wide receiver Cedric Tillman could play against LSU after an off week. "Obviously we're a long ways away from game time," Heupel said Wednesday. "We're hopeful that Tillman will continue to make progress and be available when we go down there." Heupel had a similar response to the status of cornerbacks Burrell and Williams and running back Dylan Sampson, who have been out with injuries. "We'll see where we get to when we get to next week," Heupel said. "That's the advantage of a bye week, that we can see where we're at." Florida rivalry ending? Josh Heupel could be Vols' last coach before series changes. What's wrong with Vols' defense? Coordinator Tim Banks answers fans' questions. Quarterback Hendon Hooker suffered an upper body injury against Florida last week and acknowledged discomfort after the game. But Heupel said Hooker practiced on Wednesday. "He was out there Wednesday. Looked good," Heupel said. "We anticipate no problem." 9 Tennessee, 4-0, 1-0 Sept, will play at LSU, 3-1, 1-0, on October 8, noon ET, ESPN. Then the Vols will host 2 Alabama, 4-0, 1-0, on October 15. Tillman suffered an ankle injury against Akron on September 17 when he jumped to make a catch and took a hard hit on his lower leg. Burrell started the first 2 games, but he has missed the past 2 games with an undisclosed injury. Williams, a junior college transfer, has yet to make his Tennessee debut. Sampson, a speedy freshman, has rushed for 89 yards and 3 TDs in 3 games, serving as a third back behind Jabari Small and Jaylen Wright. How Tennessee has managed without Tillman, Burrell. The Vols would like to be closer to full strength for their first SEC road game at LSU, but that's uncertain. They coped reasonably well in a 38-33 win over Florida. Without Tillman, Hooker still passed for 349 yards against the Gators because of career-best performances by McCoy and Ramel. Keyton. McCoy had 102 yards receiving and 1 TD. Keyton had 69 yards receiving, including a 43-yard catch and a 99-yard touchdown drive that turned the game. Saturday was a great example of this being the greatest team sport that there is because the next man inevitably is going to have to step up, Heupel said. "You saw that in multiple ways. Ramel's catch is a great example, but that's just one play he made. The greatest tribute you can give to him is that there wasn't anything different about we did, despite Tillman being out." Tennessee didn't go deep into its roster on offense. Only 13 players got snaps on offense against Florida, including 3 receivers, according to Pro Football Focus. But 25 players played on defense, including 8 defensive backs. But deepening the rotation didn't slow Florida's air attack, as Anthony Richardson passed for a career-high 453 yards. Tennessee's pass defense ranks No. 128 among 131 FBS schools. Burrell and Williams would provide more options in a struggling secondary when they return. This article originally appeared on Knoxville News Sentinel. Josh Heupel gives Cedric Tillman, Burrell injury updates for Tennessee football.